Have you ever wondered what the green card interview is going to be like? You and your spouse enter this dark dungeon and all of a sudden immigration officers separate you guys and you never see your spouse again. I'm just kidding, that's not going to happen. I'm Puyan Darian, an immigration lawyer, and you're going to learn something today. Alright guys, so all kidding aside, I've been receiving a lot of inquiries lately, and one question that keeps popping up over and over again is whether you and your spouse are going to be separated at the eventual green card interview. And the general answer to this is no, you will not be. You will be together in the room, and you will generally hear what the other spouse has to say. When the immigration officer questions you guys, it's more of a conversation, generally. Now, what happens if this green card interview goes south? It's very stressful. The immigration officer doesn't really understand what you're trying to explain. Things like this can happen. If the immigration officer is not satisfied that you've established that you're in a good faith marriage, basically if the officer doesn't believe that you've proven that you guys are actually sharing your lives together, then the immigration officer can schedule a second interview. And this second interview will generally be far into the future, literally a year in the future sometimes. And during this interview, you and your spouse will generally be separated. Now, I've talked more about this type of interview. It's referred to as a Stokes interview in another video, and it will be a topic for a future video as well. But for now, I just want to let you know that you will not be separated at the first interview under normal circumstances. Slightly related to this topic is another series of questions that I've been receiving which ask, what are the chances that myself or my spouse can get arrested or detained at the green card interview? And generally, you're not going to get detained. But that's not the full answer. It depends on whether or not you're an enforcement priority. If you have serious immigration problems in your history or any criminal arrests, even for seemingly minor criminal problems, you really need to talk to an immigration lawyer. So how would this work? Let's say a client calls me and they tell me, look, I have a couple arrests, they seem like they're minor and we have a green card interview coming up. What I would say is, okay, upload your criminal documents. Specifically, I want to see certificates of disposition, but we can let you know that when you call. And then I'll review those during a consultation and I'll do legal research to see what are the immigration consequences of this crime, of this conviction, and we can determine what kind of risks are associated with attending the interview without a lawyer. I know that this can be a really scary time as you're making a lot of transitions in your life. If you're worried about anything that I've discussed in this video, please do not hesitate to call or text my number, or you can book a consultation online. Also, if there's another topic that you want to hear me discuss, please put it in the comments below. I really will read them and I'll try to respond to them, and I'll use good topic ideas for future videos. Thank you so much for watching.